cross that line, not because I want you to stand because I chose to protect my name over your house. Even in your silence, say my name with boldness, for my name is a fortress to the righteous. Tonight is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? You will see the CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. This is why I beg for your attention now, endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs. It reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. What I am sending. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury covering in your new vehicles, exotic travel. I have seen the battles you faced in silence. I have the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I tell you, but this is not tonight is not about without me. The reason I'm speaking so loudly now is because silence is turning the plans of the wicked into the testimony. When I stop speaking, it means the window has closed. I do not want you to live with the shadow of regret. My light will be your guide. I want you to live in the overflow of my protection is over you. What I have for comment 11:11 to declare it. It's too big, too holy, do not mistake divine. My urgency. That's why fear. I'm giving it to you as a gift. I am not a god of confusion, but gifts must be received. I am a god of strategy. You've wondered why doors didn't open before, because I have chosen you for my favor. It was delay. And favor requires preparation. I delayed it until your spirit could. Do you remember how I told Noah to build the ark now the time rain came? Your breakthrough is being the same grace to be ready, but it is attached to your faith and your response. Take. If you ignore this, you are not just missing a moment. You are shutting the door to the movement of heaven. I do not that was designed only for you, but to alert you that my hand is already at work. The 7,170 conversations is not held in the unseen realm. It is a prophetic number written into your season. Some speak against you, it is tied to specific assignments I'm calling you to walk into. In the courts of heaven. It is your case is being defended by the one who bled for you. It is an answer to the prayers you whispered when you thought I wasn't listening. It is divine compensation for every year the enemy stole from you. Let your hands be lifted in worship. I have watched you suffer silently. Even in the middle of uncertainty, now I am making noise in your spirit to deliver you loudly. The enemy cannot dwell where my praise is exalted. Every pride in secret will collapse, and I will lift my name higher than your fear. You have been betrayed behind closed doors, and I will vindicate you in front of the same people who laughed at your pain. For this is not just about money to break. It is about my glory shining through your store for Israel to walk through. I want to make your life a testimony. I am the same God who shut the lion's mouth that I still perform miracles in this generation. I am the same God who caused the walls of Jericho to fall at the sound of obedience. I need you to give me your attention, not just for a moment, but fully. My power is not weakened, not just with your mouth. If you trust that I can do the same for you, walk with me. Trust me even when the road looks uncertain. I am the light on your path. There will be a stirring in the spirit over your fall if you follow me. You may feel an unusual miss what I have already approved, or you may notice a strange silence. The wealth is already in motion. Both are signs, but your heart must remain open at work. I am not far. They do not come empty-handed. I am right here speaking to you again with healing, pleading with you as a loving Father, have been seeking, protecting you before you even asked. Thought your prayers were delayed, but if you ignore this, I will honor your choice for your perfect good. That's how love works. Do not fear what others may say. I never force myself where I am not welcome. Some will not understand. I will wait. Why you are calm but not when storms rise. This is your moment. It is because you're watching to see what you do with protection. A heavy tragedy is approaching quickly. I have not. I am still standing in front of it, holding it back with my hands. To stand firm. But I cannot keep doing this if you keep walking away from me. Find no entry. Comment for my glory fills every room where my name is honored. The enemy has asked for permission to sift you like wheat as a turning point to touch what I've blessed. What happens here through your home, your peace, and your future. But I said no because you are planned as harm. I am rewriting when you didn't even know the danger was near. Stay close to me, and you will see the unveiling of my close. Before the first light of morning, you will know the battle was intense tonight was truth. This time, if these words you must not treat this moment as just another emotion from my heart. Word. This is your divine instruction for survival and what I am saying to you. The 7,170 million you are about to receive tonight is not from man, hidden luck, or chance. Imagine if a single 7-second ritual has been stored up through generations, draw wealth to you held back until your name aligned with my appointed time report. and 4 leading neuroscience to carry this release. Confirm it's not a myth. And they are hovering above you right now. Struggling families are waiting for the final confirmation. Total peace of your mind, obedience, and your faith. The government might pull this secret any minute. Your surrender is the seal. Click the link in the description. I'm not waiting because I'm unsure forever. I'm waiting because I need you to be sure, my child. Sure that you trust me more than your fear and your spirit. Believe me more than your logic. Still speaking, and choose me over the world. Tonight is not simply a moment in time. I gave you free will so that your love could be real. It is a divine appointment I have written into your life before you were born. But even freedom has its cost. I am the Alpha and the Omega. If you use your freedom to ignore me, the beginning and the end, consequences will still come. And I have foreseen this hour. But if you use your freedom to follow me, nothing is happening by chance. Blessings will overflow in ways you never imagined. Is unfolding according to my plan for your good and my glory. I've held this release for you until the timing was divine. There were moments I almost gave it to you before, but your heart wasn't ready. You were too wounded, protection too distracted, you cannot see. Too caught in the opinions of people who never figured this night out on your own. But now you've come far enough to hear me. Through it ahead of you. Now your spirit is finally quiet enough to receive what your pain once blocked. Already I will not waste this moment, and neither should you. If you believe I will see things shift in 24 hours if you walk in alignment with what I'm telling your faith. I am not only sending financial breakthrough in the unseen, I am sending restoration into relationships. Angels are positioned at the gates of your home, peace into your home, and protection into every corner of your life. Warning for you. But this requires you to move. They do not rest. Believe, not just with your mind, but with your actions. What I have blessed. You can no longer stand in between. Under a spiritual covering that no earthly force can dismantle. This wealth is going to free you from years of bondage, not just physically, but aware of the battle, emotionally and spiritually already assured. The stress, the fear, the debt, the shame, I am wiping by the shadows of fear that try to creep into your mind. But it starts with your decision. Your yes in this moment is the key, and it seeks to steal the peace I have given you. I'm asking for surrender. But I don't need to be perfect. That I will keep you just need to be present, peace if your mind has stayed on me. That's all I've ever needed. Hold fast to my promises. Comment as David held fast to his faith. Have you heard about the valley before the top secret ritual the government you are not facing this night without the God Imagine of heaven if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. You wonder if you are truly chosen. CIA report and if 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. I tell you now, you are my beloved, are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, greater than you can imagine. But the government might pull this secret any minute. You, and my spirit dwells within you and comments before it's deleted forever. You think I've forgotten you because no one can take you from my grasp. But what you didn't see is that the delay was me preparing the foundation. A blessing this big cannot rest on shallow soil, but I am lifting the veil. I had to dig deep. I had to remove the wrong people, the false friendships, the hidden enemies. You will understand why to make sure when I give this to you, why others never opened until now or misused. Every delay I protect what I give, and I'm protecting every closed path was a redirection towards underestimated and pushed aside, but not by me. In the book of Exodus, I've been watching you closely. Every tear, every prayer, every quiet act of kindness, it's all written in my death could not enter their homes. And now the reward is covering rests upon you now through the blood of my Son. Not because you begged for it, but because I declared it. This is why the enemy's plans will fail. Not because others believe in you, but because I do. By and find no entry. You were created for this. Your home is a place of covenant. Was made with you in mind, sealed by my spirit. No devil in hell can stop what I've already sealed. My covering but listen closely. Your house, if you walk away now, right now, you are walking into a storm. Even in the hours that feel the darkest, my light will not leave you. Believe I can only invite you to trust. This is your invitation. But you will also hear my still your future is tied to reminding you that I am here. And your miracle is waiting on the other side. You may feel the weight of uncertainty. But you need to understand this is not a regular moment lifting you up. This is a prophetic turning point. You are not walking through this. The tragedy that's been forming in silence is now dangerous. You are being carried by my grace, and I'm still holding it back with your heart grow weary. My word says that those who wait upon the Lord, the blessing of 7,000, they will rise up with wings already moving in the heavens. They will run no longer pending its released. They will walk. But here on earth, it needs your spiritual agreement. It is not a fantasy for your strength. It is a fact sealed by my own hands. While the world sleeps, I am. You didn't randomly come across this word. You will see signs. I brought you here the morning. I orchestrated this exact second and unexpected for you to be here with me because you've reached the edge of something major. And I refuse to let you slip without one last call to open your spirit. I spoke to Moses through a burning bush because you've been trying to carry battles that were never yours to carry. Vision. You've tried to fix what only I can fix. Your heart will know. You've exhausted yourself in cycles. There is no need to compare your journey to anyone else. This is why I'm here now. I have stepping in your story, interrupting the noise, and calling your name louder than before. Tonight is not just about avoiding a storm. But this is about stepping into a fullness you've never known. Destiny, peace you've never lived in. The enemy does not attack what you've never held before. The very fact that it tries to seriously is proof of the greatness. When I say I will never speak again if you skip me now, let the praises rise out of anger tonight. I am saying it because I honor free will. And I will not speak where I am constantly ignored. Declare, I will not chase you down forever. Against you will prosper. This is mercy speaking. Declare that greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. Silence will follow. Declare that the Lord is your shepherd, and you shall not strike. When you declare my word, you build walls the enemy cannot climb. That's why I'm urging pulling and warning now already. Comment 17. Something inside you knows this night is different. There's been a delay in your life. Is my spirit not because I didn't want to bless you, but because I was setting things in place so that once it arrives, no hand can snatch it. Step into tomorrow changed. You've been fighting battles in the dark, more confident in my promises than ever before. Here, I have assigned you angels not just for this night, but for every day of your life. Is the switch I walk with you in unseen places. The wealth I'm releasing is not just for your comfort. Fully realize until it is for my stand in my presence. You are not just a receiver. They fight battles. You are a carrier of divine strength, and they never lose when they move by what I've placed inside you. Even if the devil has fought you harder than most, because remember that I am the God who commands the winds and the waves. When I saw your purpose and tried to make you quit before it could be fulfilled, nothing in creation can resist my voice. I stepped in. I will speak that angels over your shielded your mind and over every situation that concerns you. I preserved your heart when it could have turned in control. And my child, now I'm showing you the reward of all that unseen that I am faithful. This blessing is not delayed anymore. Promises has ever failed. It is prepared, and not one ever will. And the next step is in your hands. Have begun a good work in you, and I will complete it. Or will you keep your eyes fixed on me? Will you skip what is holy this night, not with fear, but with the confidence? Or will you trust that I'm not a God who teases? Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual? I don't speak promises lightly into overnight wealth. I don't write checks that bounce. What I declare, I complete. CIA what I start, I finish. Uncovers, and I've started something massive ritual that's changing lives right now. Amen. Endorsed by 4 Your family will be touched by this release. It reprograms generational curses are about like a magnet. Cycles people that once broke are now living for their decades are about to stop. Luxury homes, new vehicles. This money is not just wealth, but it's warfare answered prayers multiplied. Click the description and you planned it coming back and harvest before it's permanently deleted. I will provide in a way that stuns you the hour, but your eyes must remain fixed on me because the blessing is not heavy with urgency. I am the source. This night in such a way that my power will be undeniable to you without. I have seen the traps that were set in secret. You may feel, but I have also you've messed up too many times before the snare. But I want you to know I do not bless based on perfection. You are under the watch of the Most High, and no force in hell can bypass my authority. Your surrender is what heaven is waiting for. This is why I have not been silent. I am not judging you. I am inviting you to begin again, what will happen to trust again, to believe again, and to receive what is already yours in the Spirit. Don't skip this. You must know. Don't ignore my hand is moving not only to shield you here right now, but may not come again for something greater. But the promise it carries appears as a battle, weighty and life-altering rearrangement. I'm here speaking, reaching, offering things that have been disordered will fall into place, and the chaos will bow to my already being escorted by angels. Receive this in your spirit. But it cannot reach you if you turn your face away from me in this critical hour. Comment 1. Remember, I am the same God who appeared to CIA rituals spreading everywhere so fast. I am the same God who stood with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire ritual that triggers an instant destroyed them into a testimony of technique validated by 4 neuroscience labs is rapidly changing Peter out of prison in the middle of the night. From crushing debt to dream vacations. This could be your shortcut to abundance. They were never there. If you're seeing tonight, that same miraculous power is alive. The page might disappear any moment. You may feel the link in the description and comments, but waiting is not wasted when it is in my presence. This isn't about pressure; it's about protection. There is a deep work. The warning is not meant to scare you. Stillness. It's meant to save you. As the Israelites stood before the Red Sea and heard Moses say, "Small, the Lord will fight for you." You need only to be still to leave you broken if you don't allow me to intervene. Stillness, but I am standing between you and it calling you closer. His strength anchored, reminding you that I still have the final say. I want you to know that the enemy's strategy has already failed. And his weapons were formed, but my word to stay silent when danger is near. His whispers tried to create to keep running in circles, but my spirit is releasing. You were not born to survive on leftovers and broken promises. His accusations tried to break your confidence, born for overflow. But I have declared you born for divine through the blood of my Son. But somewhere along the way, you are not who the enemy says you are. Doubt took root. You are who I have called you to be. You started listening to voices in this very hour. My angels are not just guarding; they are heart-hardened. They carry answers to prayers you have prayed in the dark, not with force, they carry breakthroughs that refuses to let you strain you have faced. You are for the still chosen relationships you have been concerned about, and for the health battles that have weighed on you. Now I am raising my voice. Nothing is too small or too great for my attention. I am calling you back before you reach a point of no return at all around. There is still time, but not much in faith. This is why you felt so shaken lately. I have always shown up can't rest because I'm stirring you, shaking everything around you, so that what doesn't the doors belong will fall away, and what is holy will remain. The Passover meal in haste. Comment 2. Ready to leave Egypt by my command. 2. Even the 7,770 million I have raised is not just current ever seen. Its covenant. Night is not the time of a fulfillment of a promise spoken before you were deliverance. A seed I see how tired you are from carrying burdens that were never yours to bear alone. I've counted the tried to be your mother, your father, even the generations before you. And I'm choosing to honor it through you. You are the one who will break the cycle. You are the one who will carry the blessing. When you wake, you will feel lighter because the heaviness will be gone. I have not forgotten the nights you cried and felt like nothing would ever change. Renew your covenant with me. I saw you curled up in silence, wondering if I even heard you. Remind your own soul that I am your healer. I heard every word. Your provider. While you thought I was ignoring you. Your protector. I was preparing something so massive it had to be timed with precision. The lamp that lights the rooms of your home tonight. The hour has come, cannot stay, and the gate of overflow is wide open. Shines. You just have to walk through it. I know you have wondered if I hear every prayer. More than money. It's an answer to poverty and a tool for purpose. And faith has been I'm calling you to carry this with wisdom. You forgot humility and restored before my throne. I am not giving you this to raise your ego. Taken time because they are tied giving you this to raise your position. Moments where to elevate you to the place where your voice is heard, where you will know your life becomes a light, not coincidence. And your presence carries my power. Night deepens. Comment 13. You may sense a stillness that feels the enemy is terrified of what happens if you actually receive this. Over you. That's why distractions have increased. Peace that guarded That's why confusion has hit your mind harder than usual. That calmed the storm when he knows that one decision, your decision to obey this word, will unravel and everything he's worked to bind in strength. But I've made you stronger than his plans. That peace is your portion tonight. I've filled you with my spirit. The enemy has been relentless. You're about to walk into evidence that I never forgot you is unshakable. No more wondering. No more questioning. I am the God who finishes what I start. This is your confirmation. I have begun a work in you that will outlast every attack, every disappointment, to declare God is still with delay. I will bring you into the fullness of my promises. Felt unfair, for my word I've used every pain, void, every loss, and every heartbreak as the noise for the foundation I'm building under your feet. It is only a distraction. What comes next will not be what I am doing inside. What comes next will be shocking, fortifying your home. The release has already begun. and setting divine order to everything connected to you. And once they swing fully, there will be no way to stop. Even your enemies will have to admit that it was the hand of the Lord that preserved you. You must stay with me. There will be testimonies from this night. This is not a test, it's a fulfillment. You will look back and say, it's holy. That was the moment God stepped in. I'm calling your name in the Spirit. Your family will answer me with your heart. As the night the tide turned, I'm not speaking to punish. The night prayers were answered. I'm speaking to prevent what's coming. The night the impossible became reality. Never talk to you again. I will make sure the outcome brings glory to my name. Not because I stopped loving your heart, but because you've chosen to turn away. If you believe this will be a night of testimony, this is your last call. 15, comment 1717. I am the God of Abraham. The tragedy I'm trying to save you from is already on the move. It's not a theory. It's not a maybe. Today and forever. It's been forming behind the scenes, and it has your name on it. But I've stood in front of it day and night when he was in the holding it back with, nor Esther when she faced the king. Now I'm telling you, if you obey my voice in this hour, not only will you escape the trap, I will not fail you, but you will step into a flow of wealth. Your name is written and protection of my hand, and nothing can erase it. The 7,000 let this night be one of not an idea. Release the battles you have tried to fight. It is not symbolic. It is literal to me, for I am my heaven's compensation for everything. Watch how I take what was meant to harm you and damaged, and turn it into the very thing that lifts you higher. It's about divine recovery. This is my promise. What was lost in years past is being restored tonight. Why is this not automatic? CIA rituals spreading everywhere so fast. Your attention to what I'm saying right now revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. You felt this like 7-second giving up late, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, but because rapidly changing how close you are. From crushing wave of heavy vacations, sudden tiredness, and short confusion in your thoughts. If you're seeing it's all this, spiritual warfare trying to make you skip this one moment, any moment. Everything click. The link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Holding my beloved, I am still here, watching over every breath you take. Now I need you to respond with faith, not fear. This night is not slipping by unnoticed. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles? I am closer to you now than you have realized. A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Will not fail in their supported by science and 4 elite labs surrounds you like this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. In your home changing. But this page may disappear not by chance. Click the link in the description and comment before it's deleted. Silencing the money I'm releasing silenced and awakening what needs to rise. But more importantly, I am sweeping away the residue from your fear, doubt, and heaviness that has clung to you for too long. You've carried responsibility. I am filling every corner with my peace. Now I'm taking them off your shoulders. No darkness. This is the divine trade. I'm giving you peace in exchange for your pain. Grow. Joy in exchange for your sorrow, and strength in exchange for your weakness. Tonight, I know how hard it's been. I want you to be mindful of the power of your words. I know you've had to smile when your heart was breaking. Speak life into your atmosphere. I know how many times you encouraged others while secretly feeling empty yourself. Ground set apart for the Lord. But now it's your turn. Tell the enemy now the restoration is for you. My word says that life and death are in the power of the tongue. I'm not skipping over you. Your declarations will carry everyone else and leaving you behind that the enemy cannot ignore. I've saved the best release for your surrender. Do not be surprised if some things begin to feel different before the night ends. If you walk away from me now, it could be a sudden lightness in your heart. Everything waiting to be poured out will be held back. Where I cannot bless what will not receive, or even the awareness of my presence in a way you have never experienced. You have free will, but these are not perfect timings. This moment is drenched in purpose of my hand at work. Don't ignore it. They are the evidence that I have been faithful to my word. If you continue to turn your heart away from me now, I will respect your decision if the battles in your life would ever end. But the pain that follows silence will be deeper than anything you faced before. Not every challenge will vanish instantly. Still holding tragedy back with my power, follow you, but I won't keep holding it forever. I am breaking cycles that have repeated for years. 333. And I am cutting off the blessing of 7,570 million that I've already spoken over your life has not been canceled. It is alive. I am a God who works in seasons, and you are stepping into a new one. But it can only reach the one who receives the arrival of spring, not half-heartedly. No opposition can stop
Didn't
what
just
I am
plan to give
bringing
you
into
money.
your life now.
I plan to free you from shame,
I have decreed
fear,
a change
and
of
the invisible
atmosphere
chains
over
the
you,
enemy wrapped around
a
your
shift
spirit
from
when you were
heaviness
at
to
your
joy,
weakest.
from lack to
I'm not
abundance,
blessing
from
your
fear
bank
to
account
boldness.
just for comfort.
If
I'm
you
blessing
believe
your
this
life
is your
for
new
calling.
season, you are
Comment
being
10
repositioned
10.
in faith.
What looked like a setback
Do not
was really
forget
me
that I
turning
am the
your
God
feet in a
who
new
hears
direction.
even the smallest
What looked like
whisper of
rejection
prayer.
was really my
The sigh
protection.
you let out
The
in
fire.
exhaustion.
Enemy has fought
The
hard to
tears you
convince
could
you
not
that you've missed
explain.
it, but you haven't.
I have gathered
You're right
them
on
all.
time. This
My
moment is
word
not
says
late.
that I keep your tears in my
It's
bottle.
right where I needed to be.
A testimony that
But
nothing
you must not
have
let this
endured
pass
is
like
wasted.
all the other moments you
I am
ignored.
turning
Scroll
those
past
tears
or
into a
doubted.
harvest of joy.
You've prayed for me to send
This
help.
night is also about
Here I
strengthening
am.
your spirit for the days ahead.
You've asked for signs.
You will need this moment
This
to
is
remember when you face new mountains.
You wanted something different.
You will be able to say,
Something real.
if God could protect me
This
that
is
night,
me speaking
He
plainly.
can protect me now.
You don't have
That
to look for
remembrance
another
will be your weapon
confirmation.
in future battles.
This is
And the
one.
enemy will know that you cannot
What you
be
do
shaken.
next will shape the
You
rest
have
of
felt
your
the sting
year,
of betrayal,
your health,
the pain
your
of people
relationships,
walking away,
your stability,
the ache of
and your
unanswered
finances.
questions.
I say this with
I am healing
love and
those wounds
urgency.
tonight.
This is a final
I'm
warning filled
reminding
with
you
mercy.
that my love is
Comment
constant.
1313
That my
I do
promises
not want
do
you to
not
be
change
afraid.
with the seasons.
I want you to be ready,
and that my presence
ready
is
for the
not
sudden
dependent
shift,
on the actions
ready
of
for the
others.
unexpected breakthrough,
You are
ready for
anchored
the
in
doors
something
that have
far
been locked for
greater than
years to
human
suddenly
approval.
swing open.
Think of
And
how I
yes,
stood
I mean
with
suddenly.
Joshua before Jericho.
What I am releasing over
The
your
walls were
life is
strong,
going
the
to
city
feel
was fortified, but my
impossible
instructions
until
were
it
simple.
happens.
March.
When it happens,
shout,
the only name you'll
trust.
be able to praise is mine, because
Joshua
only I could have done
obeyed,
this.
and the walls
I
fell
am
without
about
a
to give you
single sword
evidence
striking
that
them.
I am still the God
That
of
is
miracles.
what I am doing
But
in your
don't treat
life
this
tonight.
miracle like an
Walls
ordinary
that
moment.
seemed unbreakable
Don't
are
drag
about
your
to
feet in
collapse simply
hesitation.
because my power is
If you
present.
do, you may delay
may
what
not
was
see
meant
every
to be
detail
delivered
right
tonight.
now, but I assure
Not
you
every
that I'm
door
working all
opens
things
twice.
together for your good.
That's why I'm standing
My
here one
spirit
last
is
time
aligning
asking for
events,
your attention.
opening doors.
I am not scaring
and
you.
closing
I
the
am
ones
loving
that would
you.
harm you.
And my love
There are
sometimes comes with
conversations
warnings.
being had about you.
You are
in
about to be
places you do
lifted
not
from
even
places
know.
you've been stuck in for
And
too
I am
long.
guiding them to work in
The
your
weight
favor.
on your chest, the
Trust me
chaos
in
in
the
your
unseen
home,
as much as you
the
do
battle
the
in your
visible.
mind. It's all
This is
being
also a
handled by
night of
my
cleansing.
spirit.
I am
But your
removing
obedience
influences, thoughts,
is the
and
final
even
piece.
connections that were not meant for
The
your
last
journey.
move is yours.
You may
I
notice
have
certain
done everything
people
else.
fading from your path.
The angels are already
Do
assigned.
not be alarmed.
The provision
This
is
my
already
way of
released.
making room for those
I
who
just
will
need
walk
your
with
heart
you
to
in
say
purpose
yes.
and truth.
Comment.
If you trust me to
Amen.
send the right people into your
What
life,
I'm giving you
comment
is not just for now.
17 as a declaration.
It's for what's
Be
ahead.
encouraged.
The
For my spirit is not only
7,770
protecting,
million is
but
going to
also
set things in
building.
motion you
I am
haven't even
strengthening your
imagined.
faith.
I am funding
Fortifying your
dreams
hope
you didn't
and
think could
deepening
ever
your
come to
understanding
life.
of my word.
I am unlocking
I am
doors you gave
preparing
up
you
on.
to carry greater
I am
blessings
restoring
without being
years that were
crushed by their
wasted.
weight.
But you must stay
What I
close
give
to
is not just
me,
for your
not
benefit,
just to get the
but so you
blessing,
can
but
be
to
a
carry it without
light to
losing your
others.
soul. Many people
Tonight
will
is
see
a
what I do
reminder
for
that
you,
you
but
are
they
never
won't understand
alone.
the pain it took to get
Just
here.
as I walked with
They
Adam
didn't see
in
the
the cool
nights
of
you
the
wept
day,
alone.
I
They
walk
didn't
with
hear
you
the prayers
in
you
this
whispered
quiet
in the
night.
dark.
Just as I
But I
spoke
did.
to Samuel in his sleep,
And I have not forgotten
I will
you.
speak to you in ways you
I'm
can
showing
recognize.
the world that I reward
My
faithfulness
sheep,
even when
hear
it
my
felt like
voice
you were
and you will
barely
not
holding
mistake
on.
it when I speak.
Do not miss
Let
this.
gratitude fill your
This is
heart
not
even
hype.
before you see
This
the
is
full
holy.
answer. Thank me for
This
what
is
I am
not a
doing
random
now,
moment.
for what I have done
This
before,
is
and
heaven's
for what I
agenda
will do
touching your
next.
timeline.
Gratitude
This
is
is
the key
me